Alright, I have some bad news for the new Jeep. I think it's going to need a new frame. So looking at a lot of this, well, I took the rockers off. I'm not sure if they're any good to use. I'm going to clean up the rust and everything, but looking at this right here, it almost looks like it's in the wrong place. I could be wrong. Man, something hit that hard. Broke that. But anyways, I don't know, it just seems like this is off a little bit right here. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's look at the other side. And the problem with these rockers that I took off, bolts are shearing off, like they didn't clean it up and take care of it, honestly. Like when you put an accessory on, you got to get it cleaned up. And I'm in the process of cutting these things off. I'm totally going to get rid of them. And I know, like, I could have resold them probably, but why do that when these bolts are a pain to get to begin with? But a lot of them are rusted themselves. So, but anyways, let's look at where this mount is. Yeah, see, there's a hole right here, but this looks, well, maybe it's in the same position. I don't know. I'll take a picture with my phone and then check it and see. But either or, this tub's gonna have to come up off the frame to get it redone. And there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of crap in here in the frame. But possibly a new frame. Rockers definitely are a no-go. And with the bolts coming off like that, and I don't know if I can put them back, I don't know if I should put them back on with busted off bolts and how rusty it is. Well, actually, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is where they mount to the Jeep, or the frame to the Jeep, needs to be switched out, and that's where they mount to as well for that. Yeah, see, they're using nut certs, so we'd have to re-nut cert it, which isn't a problem. We can do that. But still, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to continue to take off the fender flares. I don't want them, so I just cut them off. And then just throwing them out. But mainly what I want to see is up underneath it, and if it's starting to rust like what you see going on a little bit there, then we need to stop that. Same with underneath here, all the nut certs are pretty rusted. Like, when really these shouldn't even be driven in the winter time probably, but people do around here. See, so some of them are coming out good. these are not. So the nutserts on the back, I can remove this plastic sheet. I don't even like that plastic thing on there because it holds crap in there. Let's try this. Oh, that one broke. See how rusted that end of that bolt is? Yep, so let's go ahead and remove all these. What I'll probably do for this other stuff is get a grinder out and just grind off the head and pull it off. Alright, here's looking at it with all the coverings off. And I'll probably leave these crappy things off. Mainly because it hides everything. So, actually doesn't look too bad up in here. A lot of dirt left over. And of course these rails need to be changed anyway. So, but a little bit of rot rust going on right here, which is what that was covering. So that's what we need to find out to be able to treat. So a little bit of rub spots from causing rust, but what I'll probably do with this is bed line the underneath just after I put POR 15 on it, so that way it prevents the rust, and then the bed liner protects it, gives it like an armor. I don't know what kind of jerry rig honky-dory stuff's going on here, but considering the frame issue, we might be switching that out anyways, but we'll see. I'm going to take pictures of both sides and get a location and see if it's an issue. So if not, once I clean everything up, it will once I clean everything up and bring the tub up off the frame and put these rails on, then we'll see where we're at as far as that. So, but both fenders need to be replaced, so that's why I'm not going to worry too much about these that are stuck in here. All the nutserts are pretty much rotted except for I think this one. The rest of them are pretty bad, so I might have to go with the next size up nutsert. This one won't come out at all, so it's just freely spinning in there. So the only way I can do that is just to cut it out, and then hopefully it leaves a small enough hole I can put the same size nutsert in it. If not, then it's gonna have to go the next size up to keep the tub. Now goal is to keep the tub. So, and some of these are way rotted. I cut my finger on these things spinning in the back, so a lot of those were spinning. As far as there's one that was stripped that's in the nutsert. So that nutsert might actually still be good, but I don't know. It probably just needs to be switched with that much rust in it. Some of them came out really, like, that's how you want them to come out, right here. And then I make sure to pick all these ones that go in the plastic nuts up, because you don't want them getting in your tire. But we'll toss all those. I'm going to zip tie the blinkers. I need to replace that bulb. Zip tie the blinkers up here so we can still have at least that. And yeah, see, this one definitely needs changed. But yeah, what I might do is go ahead and change the fenders and see how they fit. If they fit properly, like how they're supposed to with the frame, then, you know, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, on this episode of, I don't even have a name for this. I'll probably have a name by the time I post this video, but the new project. All right. Talk to you guys later. All right. One more thing before I go. So I cleaned this all up, right? And this is the kind of stuff I'm looking for that we need to treat right here. You can kind of see it bubbling right there. This one's not too bad on this side. This is where they like to rot right here. So if you can catch it early, that's great. On the other side, however, huge cancer spot right here. So it's a lot bigger. In fact, you can feel it going in behind, so which means that's pretty much a hole. So I go in there and I chip away all the loose rust. This is gonna be, in fact, I found a hole right here and I pulled, you can see I'm pulling stuff away right underneath here. You know, all that's got to come out. So this is the stuff we're looking for. So and there, this hole is going to be a little bigger. It's weird in this spot, and I think it's almost due to the rockers that were on here holding it, the rust into this spot right here. There was a lot of dirt sitting on top of it, so, and then a little bit here and here and here. Well, these aren't too bad though. So we'll chip away at that with the greatest pneumatic tool ever and see how bad that actually is, and it's probably going to be pretty bad. So might as well just resort to that. And I don't know, we could put a plate there and weld a plate on there, or just leave it and treat the rust, because the rockers will cover that anyways. So, but we'll see how it goes. All right, it's almost the same spot blue is as far as rot. And then not to mention this right here, we'll have to dig out and stop that from rusting. But not too bad. This is probably the better of the Jeeps I've seen here in the Midwest. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching my little insert at the end of the video.